Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a pick a card reading. So during the reading, and we are going to see what's your current situation you are query about, and also what's the blockage and the suggestion for you to move forward. So right now we've got 3 different crystals in front of you. Just using your intuition to pick up one which you feel most drawn into. So this is the first one. So this is second one. And this is the third group. If you wish to take more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, I will see you later. Hi, group number 1. If you pick up this crystal, this is going to be your group. So today we are going to see what's your current situation and your blockage and the suggestion from the spirits, how we can move forward. So I'm going to using this beautiful deck to draw your card. So okay. So let's see what currently is happening right now. So okay. Just to make sure we can see the card. So group number 1, what I feel right now, maybe you are in a situation feel like stuck. It can be a work related, a project related, business related matter. So what I see at the moment, and you have been putting a lot of effort in the past, and you felt your effort rewarded you, but it wasn't becoming like a extremely fulfilled, but it's actually already achieved some level of success. I can feel you've done so much and putting so much effort, and eventually you already received some of the rewards and give you comfortable situation at some stage. But right now, I felt there has been some kind of, situation might be something blocking you to expanding your business, or your project is not grow as fast as you expect to be, because there is a worry about taking some risk. It can be too risky for breakthrough and expansion. So also but in your heart is a emotionally unfulfilled, or feeling sort of sad, literally, because you have this ambition, you have this eager to move ahead and be much more successful compared to where you are right now. So that's what I see. So also what I realized, your blockage is you might feel the life is quite comfortable. You have a lot of, bits or pieces enjoyment, and now and then it's sort of fun. But however, when I have to say is the thing blocking us is when we feeling the life already give us that kind of comfortable situation, and then we lost that motivation. Maybe they are much feeling very exciting for or feeling very motivated to move ahead. So could be you have been in this situation for a while, and you feel you're used to the comfortable situation. So as a human being, we always in a stage as we grow involved, and then we started to feel established and pretty balanced, and then we stopped. And sometimes when we've stopped and for a while, maybe too long, and sometimes you can started to feel bored. So definitely, I feel at the moment you might be lack of action or motivation or spark or inspiration. So also this project has been, pretty much, you build them from foundation from the scratch. It was promising, and then somehow we are in the middle of our journey, and then we haven't reached our final goal, which is it seems to be far away to get there, but then we started to losing that motivation to reach out for further miles. So in this situation, what I feel is universe has given you a lot of support, because you have been pretty self-made, very, I would say, emotionally matured. Your mindset is very matured, and you have this wisdom, because you've been through quite a lot when you started this job or this business, and you not definitely not the day one like graduate or newbies. You've been through lots of up and down and disappointment and achievement and challenges, so you've got a lot of inner wisdom. It's actually a lot of things is already give you a foundation. You just have to start it to maybe um, go into what your deep thought intuition. You needed to go back within yourself, and then maybe you can spending some time alone. And then the suggestion is, rather than just maybe socializing with a group of people and spending time unnecessary or a day or two, you can start it to take back some of your time and spend it privately and do some study, research, journaling, and started to thinking of something what is really exciting you, what make you feel you want to eager to go ahead with, because sometimes we've been quite busy, our mind is always in the same momentum, just keep catching up with the day-to-day job or day-to-day situation. Sometimes it can be be bit of a burden, and we needed that time sort of like cleansing our mind, and then just to reflect what's in our heart, in our mind, we truly feel excited and we wanted to do, because you do have that inside of you. It's something you already had. It's just like you will needed to tap into that part of your inner wisdom. So, being, the suggestion for you, even you have to do this by yourself. You needed to do this by yourself, and just to withdraw your time, your energy, and even you have to do some journaling and reading. Started to research on some what's going out there, and what is the core things in your life you really feeling excited to do, because what's going to happen is I do see this is going to happen to you, because you already reached to a stage you feel like a bit stagnant and I needed to move on, because after a while I can see you doing this. You tap inside of yourself, and eventually you started to leave everything behind of you, because you know your wish fulfilled. Your Nine of Cups is not here. So current situation you feel is not good enough for you. So there's a lot of positivity, hope. There's a lot of brightness in this message, telling you when we started to realize our current situation is not what we truly want. It's actually a pretty determined. You are very determined. You are going to leave this situation behind of you, whatever holds you on emotionally, and you will start to explore your journey again, because there are going to be some challenges. It's not going to always be like pretty easy peasy for us. The life journey is not that easy. It's gonna be a lot of challenge, but the thing is, there's always sun rise up behind the challenges. There's always hopes, as long as we don't give up the hope in our heart. During your journey, that's the most important of our life, is our journey, when we started to reflect on what have we gained and what we still needed to achieve, because it's not about where we final goal will be. It's usually is that part of journey, how you get there. That's actually becoming the major asset of your life, and to fulfill your emotion as well. So that's what I can see from today's message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel some more message from the spirit for you. Okay. Let's see what is the message from the spirit, or any sign from the spirit for the group number 1. Any sign from the spirit from group number 1. Oh yeah, yin yang. So this card is telling me we needed to balancing our mind and our spirit, our soul, because when we started to feeling the harmony, balance, it's actually our body, mind, spirit connection. So we need a feminine and masculine energy. Everything is supposed to be in good balance when we can connect to our body, spirit, and our mind. This is something pretty strong, like the high priestess energy is actually pretty well balancing with our material kind of success, because that's in inner wisdom, that's in introspect, extraspect. So that's our material life. So when we can balancing our spirit, our mind, our motive, that's where driving our action. So the intention coming within us actually will provide us the strength, the motivation to go further. So this is an amazing message for you. So let's see what kind of energy you need to tap in any more message. Let's have a look. Let's do so. So definitely Virgo. So Virgo is amazing, very diligent, hardworking, a lot of detail oriented, and Virgos literally are always looking for perfection. So the diligence is definitely there because you are a hard worker. So you still have miles to go, but the good news is you are having harvest eventually, because that's what happened with Virgo. They put a lot of effort, they're doing a lot of research, they know what they're looking for. So maybe this you are Virgo, or maybe you are going to start it to move on in Virgo season. So what I can see is your determination combining your Virgo spirit, which is the energy. Even you're not the Virgo sign, that's fine, because when you have that work diligent and you got that mind, attention to detail, you know where you're goal oriented, I can always see the harvest is there waiting for you. So this, I hope this message will resonate with you. That's all I can see for you today. And thanks for coming in, and I'll see you next time. Hi, welcome group number 2. If you pick up this crystal, this is going to be our reading today. So today, we are going to ask, what's your current situation and your blockage, and the suggestion from the spirit how we are going to move forward. So if you're ready, let's now draw the cards. Okay, let's have a look at your current situation. So let me draw one more card first. So I need one more card, please. So group number 2, I feel you might be through a lot of things at the moment. So it can be related to a relationship, can be pretty toxic. So I feel there is some, either not just a relationship, it can be either some habit, not a very healthy habit you are trying to, change and move on. So that's what I feel at the moment. And what you're feeling is that you wanted to move away from everything what's happened, but then you feel you need a lot of courage or strength to help you. But then the thing is, I feel you might feeling you are not confident enough to break through whatever have entrapped you. It could be a toxic relation. It can be a toxic people in your life or toxic environment you were in. So, but I definitely feel that kind of like you feel that lack of confidence to move on. That is somewhere you feel a bit stuck. You sort of in between of this transition, you already recognize there was something unhealthy, something really impact you in a negative way happened in your past, but now you're actually trying to break free, break through. So this is something I feel you at the moment are where you at. So they definitely quite a lot of self-doubt or lack of confidence exist in this reading, this group. So I feel what happened is the spirit is trying to encouraging you. Life is a lot of mystical moment. They're always the journey. We're not sure what's going ahead with us. But what happened is if we know the current situation or relationship or work environment, even a friendship doesn't work anymore, we know it's giving us really negative impacts, not very healthy. So definitely, rather than stay at where we are, we have to take that free spirit. That's why the Fool is telling me is the suggestion from the spirit is telling us, go take a leap of faith. It can be scary because when we are used to a habit or lifestyle or a people circle of friends or whatever the environment, it might be too scary to go outside alone. But the thing is, if you don't start, you don't trust, you don't take that leap of faith, you will be in the same situation, all around and around. It doesn't actually help you anyway. So, but when you happen it, when you will have to face is life is always full of unpredictable future, but we always need to have that childhood spirit to dare to explore, because when we dare to face what has happened, and furthermore we wanted to step up, take the first step and take that leap of faith, and then what will happen is we will discover different scenario in our life journey. Can be some up and down, but definitely there will be hope. It's definitely going to be better compared to where you were. And the reason I'm saying is that's when what happened is life is actually our spirit, our journey has been sort of designed when we reincarnated to this earth planet. So we give us a lot of different mission or our soul lesson to accomplish. So it was destined. You will have to face a certain degree of torture or lesson or difficult situation, but definitely you are also destined to be supported by your higher self, your spirit guide or the universe. The reason is they want you to go through this journey to learn different lessons to fulfill your soul mission. So you don't have to worry, because that's why universe always been there trying to giving us signal to follow. And the thing is, we will have to trust. We always been supported, even it's invisible. Because no matter what happens is our life already is a miracle, because not every single people in this earth has chance to go through the same stories. But the thing is, everyone have different kind of story. It's not easy, but definitely nobody has ever feel like it's the end of the world, as long as we don't give up our hope. Because I know it's going to be some kind of painful ending going to happen, because you are going to take that leap of faith to carry on your courage, to have your strength to go through this. It's not going to be easy, right? Because it's like this Alice in a Wonderland. She's got a lot of different things happens and up and down, like a dramatic. It's like our life. There's an unpredictable scenario. But the thing is, I see the good news is no matter what has been bothered you so long, it's going to be end. It's going to be end. And it's going to still, you're going to have some, residual sadness, sorrow, but it's okay. Because sometimes we have that sadness or sorrow we go through. It's part of our human experience. We just have to let it out and cry and do what we needed to make us to feel like we, rather than suppress, you let it out. Because there's hope there, there's two cups there. It's not the end of the world. It just, we have to thinking of the way when we look at the situation, it's becoming like a magnified glass. It's becoming so serious. But after many years or even many months, I mean, sometimes when people moved on, I looked back, it's actually, it was nothing. It just when we in that situation, everything seems to so disaster, like stressful, so devastating. But that's our emotion, our thoughts is impacting, but it's normal. We human beings, that's how we actually learn more lesson through this hardship. So I see for you is spirit is telling you just to bring your full energy, your free spirit, to trust universe got your back. Take that leap of faith. It's okay if you don't feel confident. Actually, none of us actually is 100% sure where we're going and what every day what we're doing, but we're all fine, because that's when you wanted to, take that courage, start your journey. It's always going to work out. We always can find a solution during our journey. And it's okay. It's going to be painful and sad, because that's what, after that, it's actually make us stronger, isn't it? The things doesn't kill us, usually make us stronger. And also, don't forget, you've got support there, because I see for Five of Cups energy, people feel this is actually a transition, because 5 to me in numerology is always very uncomfortable change and transition, because after 5 there is 6 of cup. You are going to feel much more ease and much more joy and kind of like calm and peace. So it's actually are not going to be there forever. So end of the day, I can see you are definitely going to trust and take the leap of faith to go on your own journey and break free. So this is something I wanted to pass on to you from the universe. So let's also have a look at any sign you need to pay attention or message. So let's look at number 2. Yes, mirror reflection. So this message actually is actually giving us pretty interesting message coming from spirit. Is a lot of time what happened to our life is things we feel like not happened for a certain reason or happened for a certain reason. It's always a reflection of who we are, because when we have these for example, I see the image here is the things you see when we have this energy in our life and things happen unexpected. Sometimes it's mirroring what has been lacking in our life, because it could be because you didn't trust your faith, you didn't trust things is going to work out. So that's when you feel like rather stuck into the same situation, but eventually that didn't work out, could be worse. So literally we've been told every situation happened to our life, the best solution is to reflect what is causing these and how we can move ahead. Because when I see the devil energy in our life, usually is people feeling entrapped, and there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of not trusting energy. So, but it's actually most of the time we were trapped by our mind, because we lack of that confidence and that lack of that trust of faith. So definitely this is telling us to trusting, to also reflect how we can heal ourselves, to move on and to reset our journey. So let's see any other message from the spirit for the group number 2. So the spirit is telling us to always to release what has happened, because sometimes the devil can becoming is it's a circle, because when we try to leave the bad habit and leave the situation didn't work with us. Sometimes, after a while, the human being habits, and we love to go back the same situation again. But then we need to let it go, because life is like a different kind of, it's like a maze. And then we always have to go back to empower, to take back our own power. And then meantime, if we release the past rather than, trying not to face what has already happened, we say thank you. So we gratitude for the past, because without it, we're not going to learn those lessons and becoming better version of ourselves. So definitely we are learning to release and let it go. And then, because we will trust the life, we will have much better future for us. So I hope this message will resonate with you and help you. And I'll send you a lot of bless. See you next time. Hi, group number 3. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a reading to see what's your current situation and the blockage, and also what's the advice from the spirit to help you to move and break through the blockage and move forward. So if you choose this crystal, this is for this group. Alright, let's just now start it. So let's now have a look at your cards. So the group number 3, what I feel is the energy in this group is feeling you are chasing your dream. You might have a big dream. There's something you have been set up in your mind to achieve. Because I can see you are a very emotionally driven person. So there's a lot of deep romantic and dreamy energy in this reading for what kind of person you are. It can be even like if you are in a situationship, it can be somebody as well. It can be someone in your life, and it's actually you might be feeling at the moment there's not much excitement. It went a bit stagnant, and then you feel like it's just not fulfilled as much. So you were actually feeling, that is current situation where you are. if you are in a situationship. But if you're not, and I feel you might be chasing something and trying to fulfill some kind of goal and dream and target, but then you feel you're not, feeling it's getting a bit bored. But what I have felt is this actually is your kind of like, you might be, eager to getting what you wanted too quickly and too soon. Because when from the cup, fourth cup till nine of cup, it's not impossible. But sometimes with wish fulfill, it's only coming from what we thought, what we want. If you have very clear mind of what is you desire for, then it doesn't matter it's a little or big. When it goes with that kind of mindset and you have achieved a certain level, you might feel it's actually not fulfilled that much. It's not, it actually sits in our our emotion side quite a lot. Because it's great, we have something we desire and we wanted to, fulfill. But then we also needed to know, go through that fulfillment. There's also a journey. There's not a quick shortcut to get there, because we are going to taking some kind of like study, because I see the universe is suggesting us to ground ourselves. Maybe we have to go back to do some study, apprenticeship, something we needed to learn, some new skill, polish our skill before we can reach that Nine of Cups energy. So you might be, planning so hard and you've been thinking of this quite a while, because I feel you have been bothered by when I'm going to getting this Nine of Cups, because in your card I see three different nines: Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Nine of Wands. Because universe was telling you is, let's go back to the basic. Let's start it steady, slow, and even that requires some skill, learning something, and go back to building some foundation from beginning. Then eventually I can see you are getting much more powerful and much more passionate about what you wanted to do, because I see with your readings there are a lot of emotion going around at the moment, but rather it's actually lacking the grounding energy, which is the Pentacle, trying to grounding all your wish in reality by action, by taking step-by-step approach. And also I can see there's so much passion, even if there is a lot of hard work is going to be, because when you started to pursue your skill, your study, your path, you go back to learn something. There are lots of challenges. There's a lot of, but the good news is, if you study, learn something or skills or something you feel you desire, you really love to devote it to, you put your energy and time into. So you will be very inspired. There's a lot of passion, because I've been learning different things lately and I feel I would never ever do that. But then eventually when I started from zero and learning how to do different part of things from scratch, it such a get me really into this journey. And even I'm not doing like really well, but then I didn't realize that I already spent it like 3 days and only slept like 2 hours a day. Because that, I don't know why, I didn't even feel tired. Hey, that's where I feel this Nine of Wands energy. See, even you are been working really hard, but you're building a lot of foundation. See at the back, there's all blossoms. There's a lot of, your fence is up. There's a lot of trees and the branches and the blossoms and grow on the branch, the trees. And then I don't see you feel really tired. You actually are inspired, even though you feel you will physically are going to be tired and worn down, but emotionally you will be so fired up. So that's something I feel like your wish will needed to be grounded when you started building this foundation and lay them down. And then you will started to putting a lot of effort working towards your dream full completion. So let's also have a look at any other message for you, group number 3. Tell you focus, bullseye. Yeah, because if we have to focus on our dream, so rather than just have them in our mind, in our head, what we wanted to get, and we first of all we need to focus on our target, then we can shoot it. So also, it's actually the message is quite clear to tell you to focus on how you get there. Because when you wanted to shoot your target, it's not just a luck. There's a lot of study, exercising, and then practice behind them. Then it only takes you 1 second to shoot it, but it can take you a while to learn to master that skill. So anything else we want to see from the spirit? So let this be your sign. So the spirit also wants to encourage you. You needed to follow what is inspiring you, what your heart desire. Because when you have a clear vision in your mind eye, you see how you get there. Because that's how I learned is when you're trying to manifesting your dream, your goal, usually you must, first of all, you can visualize it. You can see them in your mind. Then you have that feeling you already live there. That's when I feel this card's got these very enlightened, glowing path. It actually sits in your mind eyes. You know where you want and how you get there, right? First of all, you must focus on what you want to go, polish the equipment, your skill set to help you to go there. And then also with the glowing, the sparks, there's a lot of passion because that's when you know what you're doing is what you desire for, and you always being encouraged and light up with passion. That's spirit. That will support you to go through, overcome all the difficulty or challenges. So that's all I see for you today, group number 3, and I hope it will help. I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.